Right, everybody, come on, let's get this over with. It's not as if anyone's going to watch it anyway. Right.
Skeletor.
Beastman, look, I'm not interested in what you've produced from your body, where you have chosen to store it, or how much of it Whiplash has eaten. Do you understand?
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, now get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, let's get on with it. Greetings! I am Skeletor, and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. It's the internet's best kept secret. Right, Alex James kicks things off this week with 3 questions. Number 1, is it true that Shredder's henchmen Bebop and Rocksteady tried to ditch him to serve you? Yes, they both submitted applications to me at Snake Mountain, and I was very impressed with their resumes. They have an excellent track record of bungling and buffoonery, which are desirable skills. However, they were unable to provide references or police background checks, which made Helen in HR very nervous. I hope they will reapply in the future. Question 2. Do you really have a bullfighting cousin in Spain called Skeletoro? I will just ask. Monkey boy! Monkey boy!
What do you want, Skeletor?
Do I have a Spanish bullfighting cousin?
Would that involve an elaborate costume being made?
Yes, it would.
In that case, no you don't.
Oh, I hate you, monkey boy.
I know you do, Skeletor.
Sorry, Alex. It appears not. But never say never. And question 3. Is it true that when Whiplash saw the movie Mannequin, he stole a mannequin believing it would come to life like Kim Cattrall? Yes, he did. Unfortunately, it came to life as Amy Schumer and had to be destroyed with fire. Thanks for the questions, Alex. The original YouTuber The Monkey asks, what is your favourite video game you own? Probably Castle of Illusion on the Sega Game Gear. This is not to be confused with the Master System or Genesis versions, which are inferior. Thanks for the question, The Monkey. Stephen Gray has some questions. Number 1. Do you think it is ever acceptable to squirt Mentadent pee into a work colleague's coat pocket while they are otherwise distracted? Yes, this is completely acceptable, but hilarious results can also be achieved with a mixture of treacle and crunchy peanut butter. For maximum all-round entertainment, fill their bag with an assortment of stinking fish and slip a small venomous snake into their water bottle. Make sure to choose an aquatic snake or it will drown and not be able to bite anyone. And question 2. Is Holly Willoughby evidence that artificial intelligence is more advanced than we thought? Yes, but I cannot elaborate because it would be too frightening. And question 3. Have you ever found yourself being investigated for a non-crime hate incident? Yes, this morning I was called into HR regarding a colleague who found sticky substances in their clothing and hazardous reptilian animals in their water vessel. I denied all knowledge of the matter and demanded that my snake be returned immediately. Thanks for the question, Stephen. James Fancher asks if I could give the first tumble dryer of the new year. Well, at the time of recording and publication, it is still 2023, but I will be happy to do this for you next week. In fact, I am looking forward to it. I shall, as a placeholder, offer you the first and last deep fat fryer of the year. Thanks for the request, James. Jason Raphael Murdoch says he always thought that Teela was having a secret affair with Beastman. Well, Jason, I think that this is unlikely because Beastman is too stupid to keep secrets from me, but I shall keep an eye on him just to make sure. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Action Pop Dad has sent some excellent images for our enjoyment. Here is a colourful depiction of yours truly. Can you guess why it looks so exciting? That's right, it's me in the middle of a forest fire. Thank you, Nick. That was very thoughtful. Andrew asks, does your bone head yellow with age? Maybe you need to soak your head in hydrogen peroxide and catch some rays. Well, I am generally quite happy with the colour of my skull, and for the most part, I do not need to bleach it. However, I do carry out the process you describe after one of my exclusive cigar parties. Thanks for the question, Andrew. Puppy has been in touch with an important question. He asks, who let the dogs out? Who? Well, it was Beastman. He also let out the horses and the pygmy goats, the idiot. I'm amazed he didn't release the regular goats or the flying squirrels. Thanks for the question, Puppy. 01 Masters asks 3 bizarre questions. Number 1, Mr. J versus B-Man. I have no idea what you're asking. Question 2, G-Man versus B-Man. Again, I don't know what's going on. And question 3, Barmat versus Iron Man. Well, Masters, you appear to have had a stroke. I can only wish you a speedy recovery and hope that you regain the ability to compose a coherent sentence. Thank you for trying. Sparky Boy has several questions, and here they are. Firstly, do you only employ short-sighted women, or do you like a girl with glasses? Both. I do not trust anybody who is not bespectacled. And secondly, are you having a New Year's party? If so, does your planet have the same solar calendar as us? Yes, we will be having a New Year's Eve party, followed by a New Year's Day party. And no, Eternia doesn't have the same solar calendar, we just like parties for arbitrary reasons. And finally, will there be more short-sighted Helens? Yes, I would not be at all surprised if there were. Thank you for the question, Sparky Boy. Gerard O'Connor asks, in a show of might, could you pull a rabbit out of a hat for us? No, Gerard, I am not David Coppertwit. Okay, Kat sees us out with 3 questions. Number 1, how many cousins do you have? Hold on, I'll find out. Monkey Boy, how many cousins do I have?
How many do you want, Skeletor?
7, I want 7.
You've got 7, Skeletor.
Can I meet them?
No.
I hate you, Monkey Boy.
I know you do, Skeletor.
Right. Question 2. What's the weirdest thing you ever did? Well, I once kidnapped a penguin and kept it in my bath for a week, but that's not particularly weird. I did once start a weekly Q&A series on YouTube, which was quite peculiar. I don't think it was very popular, though. And I did attend the coronation of King Charles and shouted, "Tumble dryer!" when the crown was placed on his head, but this was less odd and more done so out of necessity. And question 3. What's the worst thing that happened to you? Probably begging Hordak to save my life after my face was melted off by acid. That was incredibly humiliating, and I've sharted down my own leg at a public book signing. It wasn't my book, it was Baby Spice's. Thanks for the questions, Kat. Right, that's the end of the episode, and the end of 2023. I'm incredibly pleased that Whiplash hasn't jumped out shouting penis at me this week. So, I hope you've enjoyed the channel this year. If you have, then please give the video a thumbs up, and share the channel with your minions. Do subscribe if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to leave me a comment or a question for next week. Right, I'm off for a large sherry and a nap. Have a miserable New Year, everybody. Bye!
Penis, Skeletor!
You twit!